It's day 245 2016 and today we have tons of new devices from IFA and Berlin, and also Reliance Jio became official today. So straight away let's get started. First up, let's start with the latest announcements from Sony. Sony have launched two new smartphones. One is the latest flagship, the Xperia XZ, and the other is a compact version and a mid-ranger. It's the X Compact. So the XZ is the 5.2-inch 1080p screen toting device running on Snapdragon 820, and both these phones have the 23 megapixel camera with predictive autofocus. So that's kind of a marquee feature that Sony is selling in the camera department. So both of these cameras are good, and the front-facing cameras are 13 megapixel with a wide-angle lens. So in the camera department, pretty much everything is the same between the two devices, but the smaller device has a 4.6-inch 720p screen and runs on the Snapdragon 650 processor. So it's more of a mid-ranger in terms of pricing, but the prices haven't been revealed yet. Let's move on to the next one. Other manufacturers like HTC and Huawei have also announced their own mid-rangers. You can check them out in the links in the description. And more importantly, Lenovo and Motorola yesterday announced the new Moto Z Play, which is part of the Moto Z series. So it also has similar design and it succeeds the Moto X Play, so it has similar dimensions and specs. So 5.5-inch 1080p screen, you've got Snapdragon 625, 3GB of RAM, the same 3510 mAh battery, and also the camera has gotten an upgrade. It's got a 16 megapixel sensor at the back now, and also at the back is the Moto Mods connector, which means that you can indeed use all the Moto Mods that have already been released. But talking of Moto Mods, Hasselblad has released a new Moto Mod which snaps on to the back of all the Moto Z phones, and this has its own camera unit and a folding optical lens. So you get 10x zoom and also a 12 megapixel 1x2.3-inch sensor, which is quite big, and also Hasselblad's own hardware. So that's going to cost you about 20,000 rupees if I'm not wrong. It's about $300, and this is available to all the Moto Zs. So that's the news here from the Lenovo event. You can check out all the other PC-like devices that have been released by Lenovo. That also is listed in the description below. Continuing the tradition, Samsung also launched the updates to its Gear S2 smartwatch that was unveiled at the IFA event last year. So this year they have the Gear S3 Classic and the Gear S3 Frontier, two variants, and this time they have eschewed from the proprietary straps, and both of them have the 22mm normal straps. Both of them have the same rotating bezel, and both of them still run on the same Tizen operating system with a circular UI. All those apps are still there and it's still the same UI. But the Gear S3 Classic and the Gear S3 Frontier look more like normal watches now than before, and that's kind of good, I would say. So the Gear S3 Frontier also has LTE, so in case you want to use just the watch for all your internet needs, it has that too. The pricing remains almost the same, and you can find out more information about both of these smartwatches with our hands-on and also the videos. Check them in the links in the description below. And finally, Reliance Jio was made official today at the annual general meeting of the company by the CEO Mukesh Ambani. So they have revealed a lot of things. Let's go through them one by one. There are three takeaways mainly. First one is that there is unlimited free calls all over India with roaming for every Jio SIM, and also the Jio Fi hotspot, which is going to cost you about 2,000 rupees. All the live phones are starting from the 3,000 rupees bracket, and it's progressively updated. So all those things aside, there is takeaway 2, which is that data prices are pretty cheap compared to the competition. So they have the offerings from 19 rupees for very casual users to 5,000 rupees for heavy users, and the mid-range is about 1,000 rupees, for which you get 20 GB on the hotspot, and also that translates to about 50 rupees for 1 GB. That's probably what Mukesh Ambani meant. Other prices are lower if it's higher, and if it's below 1,000 rupees, it's going to be costlier. So that's the price bracket here. You can view all the complete tariffs in the links in the description. There is everything there. And also, the preview offer is now called the Jio Welcome Offer. And from now till December 31st, you have unlimited everything, including the Jio apps and services, which are curiously bundled together with all the recharges for free. So that's going to be till December 31st of 2016, and after that all these tariffs will apply. So let's move on to the point of discussion. So what do you think about the Reliance Jio tariffs? Do you think they are okay? Do you think they are not so revolutionary or something? Let us know whatever you think in the comment section below. And that's about it for today's show. Do check out the deal of the day in the links in the description, and also all the stories as well. A lot of coverage is coming in from IFA, and we don't want you to miss everything. These are just the highlights, so check out all the other videos on the channel. And that's about it. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you later with more technology news.